Bronx, New York, and I think it's pretty obvious from this photo that I grew up to write about fashion. I've been keeping a journal since I was 7 years old because I was already determined to be a writer, and I heard it was a good way to practice. There's a box of 13 notebooks in my dad's house and a live journal that unfortunately still exists somewhere on the internet. And I always find it very strange to read through them all and watch myself transform from one kind of awkward to the next. Sometimes it's traumatizing, sometimes hysterical, sometimes heartbreaking, but it's always completely mortifying. I dedicated most of the pages to gossip about my friends and being hopelessly clueless about boys. But there was always an undercurrent of trying to figure out one simple thing. Who am I anyway? March 1997, 8 years old. This was written on our first computer on the WordPad. Here I am writing my computer diary. My best friend Christina is here, but you already knew that because you can probably see and hear her. We're going to go play outside soon. To change the subject, me and Christina are cool girls in training. Kids at school think it is funny, but believe me, you have to be serious to be cool. February 10th, 2000, 11 years old. Maybe I've mentioned Dante Jones in You Before journal, and I know I've spoken poorly of him, but I've learned why he acts like he does. He doesn't have a dad, which is as bad as me not having a mom. His mom is a workaholic who doesn't bother taking care of him, so Dante is forced to bring himself up and take care of himself. He refuses to speak to his mom or talk to anyone about it. He takes his anger out on others, and since he possibly thinks that his mom is messed up, he thinks possibly everyone else is too. He somehow came up with the idea that he has to be better than everyone else. He said so. This is why he acts the way he does. It actually makes you feel bad for him. I've seen that life on TV before, but now it's real. Poor Dante. Learning the truth about Dante changed the way I look at people. I started thinking about people and things I so-called hate. And then I made a T-chart where one column was the person or thing that I hate, and the next column was a good thing about them. Dante, good at sports. Joseph, sometimes funny. Hannah, she gives you stuff. Eric, good at sports. Oral presentations, you get to show off what you know. Doctor visits, other than checkups, leads to getting better. Hitler, none, truly hate. Wars, none, truly hate. Death, none, truly hate. Losing friends, you have room for more friends. Fights, 9 out of 10 times, you make up. Sickness, comma, deadly, none, truly hate. Sickness, comma, minor, you get to miss school. Poverty, none, truly hate. There are only 5 things I truly hate out of all the things in the world. Bye! February 10th, 2001, 12 years old. Co-recs were our middle school dances, and they were the highlights of our social calendar, just to give you a bit of background. Yesterday was the co-rec. Dad came over for the special occasion. Before dinner, we did our nails. Mine are dark purple with sparkles, Dad's are light blue with sparkles. Then we ate dinner. After, we changed. I wore a navy blue belly shirt and dark blue jean bell bottoms. I had my 9 bracelets on and my baby G watch. I wore a button down over my belly shirt because I didn't know if Dad would let me wear it. But he asked me what I was wearing and he found out. He made me change my shirt and put on a suffocating bra. Oh yeah, I need to tell you about my hair and makeup. My hair was pulled back in a high ponytail with a curl hanging down. I had purple eyeshadow on, black eyeliner, mascara, lip gloss, a tad bit of blush, and a lot of glitter. I looked so hot. So did Dad. Anyway, Dad drove us to the dance. I promised myself I would dance this time. The last one I hardly danced. Well, journal, I did dance. I danced pretty much the whole time, and I tried to always stay within sight of Preston, who was looking oh so hot in a silky orange overshirt. blue shirt, and orange pants. Also, I think I got hit on. Unfortunately, not by Preston. It was Tristan. When I was walking near him, he stopped me and said, "Your pants are like a mirror. I can see myself in them." He was smiling when he said it, but I have no idea what that means. September 19th, 2002, 13 years old. I've always wondered what people think of me, but now it's bugging me more than ever. I wonder what the preps consider me. Am I a punk to them? I was thinking I'm pretty much a punk because, like all social groups really, I think it's about the way you act and think, not how you dress. If you go by my clothes, I have no clue where I fit in. My shirts are literally half and half punk / hot topic-ish. And name brands like Aeropostale and Calvin Klein. My jeans are baggy or ripped, but a few are tight. My shorts are short, my shoes are Skechers, and my hair is not flamboyant. My accessories I would consider punk, with the exception of my purse. My makeup is usually more punk, but I like glam and natural too. But besides what group people think I'm in, what does a few certain people think of me, like Dud or Julia? Like everyone else in our grade that doesn't fall under my group or preps? What do they see? When they pass me in the halls, do they even notice me? Do I stand out? I wish I could find out, but for now, I'll just have to wonder. August 16th, 2003, 14 years old. I wish adults could stop talking about the real world as if all of a sudden, once we step out of college, we enter a different world than that of our childhood. Face it, friends, there's only one world. You're still living on the same planet as you were when you were my age. I am all too prepared for life after college, thank you very much. Someone buy those who are living in the so-called real world a clue, because we are just as real as you are. November 11th, 2003, 14 years old. Rachel, stop acting like you know everything and are so much more experienced and cooler than us just because you hang out with black people. It doesn't work that way. February 21st, 2004, 13 years old. Well. What a lovely time last night. I'll get straight to the point. We got high, a lot. Me and Dud went up to Julia's, then we went to Arian's house and we got high. I didn't get it right the first time. I blew out too soon or whatever. It was very, very fun. Although the first and second time, Dud was so annoying. She got really hyper and annoying and talked in a baby voice all the time and made a complete ass out of herself. The third time, she passed out completely. I get high the same way I get drunk. A lot of people react outwardly, but I was an inwardly person. My words got really jumbled and confused, and I'd get this feeling that I was pretty sure I had just said a lot, but I couldn't tell if I had ever spoken at all. After a while, all the trippy stuff ended, and I just felt calm and relaxed. And since I had a really bad day yesterday, all of a sudden that stuff didn't matter anymore. Then I just got so tired that I went to sleep. I guess I'm totally a pothead now. LOL, just kidding. May 2nd, 2004, 15 years old. This is the story of my first kiss. Last night was Beltane, which for those of you who don't know is the pagan celebration of the spring equinox. And it was so fucking amazing that I can hardly stand it. I want to go back and relive it over and over again. Everyone I loved, both sexually and emotionally, was there. All of my friends, all of the townies, all of my sex pots. The night started off with Davey shirtless, offering us cake, for it was his birthday. And he was so obviously on acid that I was already overwhelmed. Then we frolicked and met up with some roundout peoples, then found Rachel. Moments later, Daryl struts in with Tom, and he's so hot, and I was just orgasming all over the place. And I whispered to Doug, now all I need is Griffin here. So we're walking up the hill, and I hear someone call, Celeste. And I turn, and holy fuck, it's Griffin. So he's hanging out with us for a bit, and we went and got henna tattoos. Then me and Griffin went off for a while by ourselves, and it was amazing. We were just talking and holding hands and hugging and cuddling. I loved it. Wow. Then he left, and I went back to my friends, and we were hanging out with Davey before we left. And I told him I was leaving, and he had his hands on my shoulders and was inches away from my face. And I hugged him, and he was like, oh, it was so good to see you. And he started dancing away like he was all night. And then I was like, wait, and went after him and kissed him. Davey, one of the hottest men alive. I fucking kissed him, and it was amazing. Holy shit, what an amazing night. Ah! And I didn't even get high, and it was still so great. February 8th, 2005, 16 years old. I know you're going to smirk at the following statement because of my overwhelmingly Russian physique, but I think I'm a communist. And that was the entire entry. May 6th, 2005, 16 years old. My dad is Jewish and my mom was Christian, and figuring out what I believe in religiously and which culture I identify more with has been a philosophical debate I've been dealing with my whole life, and I think I laid it out most eloquently in the following entry. Reasons why I like being conveniently Jewish. Matzo ball soup, egg creams, bagels and bialys, halva, Chinese food, Jewish grandmothers, Passover, Hanukkah, macaroons, the history, the alphabet, family gatherings, the Yiddish accent, parentheses, funny. Reasons why I don't like being conveniently Jewish. The stereotypes, my nose,